What's up, everybody? It's Jeremy with Flues Brothers Chimney Service right here. It's Fireplace Friday, back here in the shop again, Flues Brothers World Headquarters. Going great, extremely busy. I've been working extremely long hours, a lot of days and everything. So this time of year, all business owners, especially chimney sweeps, due to the increase of business this time of year and the cold weather, naturally this is our busy season. So a lot of us are working very hard, and when you deal with businesses and business owners, just be patient, be nice. They're working a lot harder than you think they are, especially right now at these times. So which is good. We're busy. People are spending a lot more time at home. They want to use their fireplace. They want to get stuff done. That happens every single year this time. You're going to hear that a lot in the background because the phones are just ringing off the hook on it's Friday. But you definitely, even though people are busy, the reason some companies are busier than others, just like anything, is that the good ones are always going to fill up first. And the cheap and open, non-busy ones are always going to be able to get out there and take your money for something. But you want to make sure you use a good quality chimney sweep, and do some research, ask them about their credentials, check their credentials, making sure that they actually have credentials. And education, training, ongoing education. Let's talk about that for a minute. Brandy's been finding, I think she found about 3 or 4 companies online that are in our service area, and she's been battling with the Chimney Safety Institute of America, trying to get them to deal with this, because we've got a lot of people falsely claiming they have credentials, whether it be NFI, National Fireplace, or CSIA, any credentialing body. People tend to steal things rather than going out there and getting them. They're very hard to obtain, and so we spend a lot of money and a lot of time every year keeping up on all this stuff. Unfortunately, there's been some changes on certifications and things, on what their requirements are, and we are all about education, but as a larger company owner in the industry, we do like to make sure that we're getting quality education and good content, and I think that might be a little bit of a problem with what's happening in the industry right now, with a credentialing body that's requiring that you have a certain amount of CEUs or education units through them in order to renew that certification. Now, I get all sorts of stuff, but it does make it difficult, and it's obviously very difficult right now. We couldn't go to convention this year. There was an online convention, but we couldn't go there. A lot of people don't want to travel. At the same time, with all that going on, a lot of people don't want to stand in front and sit in front of their computers all day long, doing 8-hour class sessions or all this stuff. I am zoomed out. I am online out. I go through the whole day. If I got to look at my computer all day, I'm exhausted. During my free time, or if I've got some downtime, I need to be active. We can't be sitting in front of computers constantly. So when that goes for you, you need to make sure you're getting up, moving around. Don't let all of these meetings, all of this online time and everything consume you. You might have to take some stuff out of your life so you can get some actual physical activity. Now, with that, sorry, I got a little phone call in between that. With all that being said, we want to make sure that your system is in good shape, and that we're maintaining things. Our repair schedule is getting very loaded, and that's a good thing. So we want to keep on rolling with that. The weather is going to start getting a little colder. I think it's supposed to drop a little next week. That's a good thing for everybody. And their fireplaces will be good to go, good to use. Kind of rambling on a little today. I'm a little exhausted, which I've been working really hard. I knew what I was going to bring up. I think a few weeks ago I had said that we were working on not raising prices. We had to raise prices a bit. I did not raise a lot. I raised with what we could. You're going to find that a lot of companies are having to raise their price. If you haven't noticed, when you go to the grocery store, the price of groceries went up. That has finally trickled down to the chimney industry, where I've noticed not only Home Depot, Lowe's, things like that, but also our suppliers have some of the prices of materials and things. Not only are they kind of hard to get right now, but also they've had to raise their prices up. I asked a few about it. They said it's in response to COVID, because anytime one person gets it, they have to sanitize everything, shuts things down so it isn't constantly moving. So again, patience is a big thing with everybody this year. Everybody needs to do the best job they can, but within reason, and just keep on keeping up on everything. I know I am. That's why I'm just exhausted. I'm going to get some rest this weekend. I am going to focus on that a little bit. I think I deserve it after 14-hour days almost every day this week. I'm not complaining. I do like to work, but I'm just using it as an example that when you're dealing with others, dealing with people, realize that they're all doing their best. Everybody's doing their best, and they're putting 100% into it. They aren't just sitting back. Unfortunately, like I said, I had said that we probably wouldn't be raising prices. I've been looking at the budget and everything. We had to a little bit. So again, I think you're going to see that across from every service. Definitely seeing it at the grocery store. Definitely seeing it at the retail stores and everything. I think it's just a common thing that is happening right now. Hopefully we won't have to mess with it a lot, but I do know I'm going to have to go through all of my pricing and all of my budget items after the first of the year and double check everything. Now, why is it important to raise prices when material price and everything else goes up? Well, it's important because we want to be here for a long time servicing your fireplace, and we have to have money to do that. Unfortunately, we're not a government agency where we can run in a deficit or go broke every year and someone's going to bail us out and the faucet keeps flowing. We are all self-sustained. I work very hard. Our accountants work very hard to make sure that we're giving the best price possible, but we're also at the same time supporting the company, supporting the future, supporting purchases. Had to buy another truck this week. Things go old, get bad, tools, stuff like that. Also, we have good people here, just like yourself. The people that are watching this, in order to have good people stay with the company a long time, we have to train them, we have to groom them, we have to pay them a living wage in order for them to be able to make a living, have a vacation, have nice things just like you, and come into work every day, have health insurance, retirement benefits, everything else. All that goes into the pot where we have to sit down and figure out, okay, this is how much we need to charge at the bottom line in order to do business and do a good job. You have to charge enough to do a good job. You do have to charge enough to maintain education. We bring in educators and stuff. Again, we try to bring in catered educators that are the best at what they do. For example, we've brought in Jerry Eisenhower. He's with CBC Coaching. He caters a lot of the programs that I have him bring in to our company to make sure that they're doing a proper job, and it's helping us, benefiting us. We also we're trying to bring in Alan Rush, which is a in industry trainer for sales and things like that, communication. Everybody hates that sales word. Oh, I don't sell things. all of us sell things every single day. You're trying to get your kids to go to bed. You're trying to sell them on get in bed and go to sleep. You're trying to get people to understand something more throughout your life. So we're not a pushy sales company. We're a technician based or a technical based. We're here to solve your problems first, not just sell you something or just sell you something you really don't need or what have you. We're not real good at that, but there's still a level of communication that goes into it, and that's what we focus on. And that's why we need to bring in Alan. We had to cancel Alan this year because of COVID, but we bring him in. So the thing is, with all of this, hopefully we can keep on doing all this because we found out from one of our credentialing bodies that they want 50% of our CEUs for all of our staff, which we got a bunch of people, to come from their education. And the unfortunate thing is their education content needs some work because it's a lot of content that doesn't apply to what our needs are at that moment. So it makes it hard for us to maintain and keep up when we can't just renew a lot of our CEUs through a lot of different areas. So you might see over the next year a little bit of a change in our credentialing. I hope not. I've spent a lot of time and a lot of years. I've even teached for the credentialing body. But we need something that's more foreign for our company and better for the industry. So anyways, a lot of stuff going on there. I just want to kind of throw that out there and preempt our customer base and anybody watching this that, if you see a little bit of a switch, NFI, National Fireplace Institute, is a great credentialing body. There's also a new credentialing body out there that caters more towards the chimney sweeping industry, and I need to look into it pretty deep, I suppose. But we'll see. We want to maintain and go well, but we might end up having to set up something in our company as well. Which isn't a bad thing. I do like a nationally accredited body, but if we need to set up a one inside the company, then it's been a consideration. I know a lot of heating and cooling companies have had to go to that because the governing bodies that be just don't cater to their needs or a lot of the bigger companies' needs, and it doesn't become fiscally responsible when not-for-profits are making huge profits off of a lot of stuff, instead of looking at themselves and going, okay, why are people going to other places more than they're coming to us for this education? And I'm here to tell you, it's content, guys. It's content. It's how the staff sets things up. It's inviting people. It's keeping up with people. It's the best classes, having the best setups, making it easy for people, going to them, not putting up a bunch of barriers, making the whole process extremely easy. That's what gets it done. So that's that. Anyways, so as you can tell, I have a little bit of a bone right now. I think it's more disappointment than what have you. Some people might not understand what I'm talking about, but if you're in the industry, you do. Anyway, but at the end of the day, everybody's going to make their own decisions, and it is what it is. So getting back to what's happening here, phone's ringing off the hook. We're opening up more time slots and everything. Everything's gonna get eaten up before the holidays because that's always the biggest, heaviest part of our season. So if you're needing chimney repairs, if you're needing chimney service, if you need anything of that nature, jump right on there and give us a call. Get us set up. Be patient. I always say that to people this time of year. Be patient. Realize we're all working extremely hard, just like you are. I haven't met very many people that aren't. It's a good way to consume that time because a lot of us aren't traveling. A lot of us aren't able to go to festivals and things like that, things that I love doing. So let's all work together, be kind to one another, have a great weekend, get out, get some exercise, take the dogs for a walk, go to a park, do something socially distanced, wear your mask, do good. We'll see you next Friday. Have an excellent weekend. Thanks.